Hi, it's me from the third space again. And today we're talking about the politics of belonging. Um, so, humans crave belonging, but in the digital age, our need to identify ourselves often depends on opposition. We've built moral tribes that define themselves not by shared values, but by shared enemies. Do you recognise that? Just think about our politics nowadays and how divisive it is. I don't remember when I was growing up that there was this many political fights within families. I know in America, families have been broke up and there's been issues where some support Trump and others are really angry about it. And then there was the COVID thing. There was families that fell apart in the UK and in Ireland because some agreed with the vaccine mandates, and others didn't. It's a situation what we're in now where we pick a tribe, um, and we fight staunchly against other people that have opposite opinions to us. We all want to belong, to feel seen, understood, part of something bigger. But in today's culture, belonging often comes with a price. You have to choose a side, and the quickest way to prove who you are is by showing who you're not. Belonging is one of our oldest instincts, from ancient tribes to online groups. Identity has always been built on shared stories, who we are, what we value, and who the others are. But digital culture has changed the scale and the speed of this. Like I was saying, it's different now. Our politics have become deeply entrenched with who we are and our identity. So now a sense of community can form overnight around hashtags, outrage, or shared moral causes. Belonging has become performative, a badge we wear publicly to signal virtue, loyalty, or resistance. When we join a moral tribe, whether it's political, environmental, or ideological, we often gain more than purpose, we gain certainty. And certainty feels good. This is what we're programmed for. Psychologists call this motivated reasoning. Once we pick a side, our brains protect it. We filter the information that's coming into us, we shame outsiders that don't belong to our tribe, and we even redefine facts to fit our group's story. Does that sound familiar? I think it does. In this way, belonging can become a form of addiction, an emotional safety net that shields us from doubt, but also from growth. Online, the platforms we use are designed to reward outrage and simplicity. Complexity doesn't trend, nuance doesn't go viral. So we end up building belonging through conflict. We bond through who we cancel, who we mock, and what sort of politics we oppose. In this new economy of attention, identity has become currency. And here's where it gets all political. So, as Gramsci taught us, culture isn't neutral, it's where power hides. The tribes we join, the language we use, even our sense of morality are often shaped by the many systems we think we're resisting. When moral identity becomes a brand, rebellion itself can serve the dominant order. It keeps us divided, distracted, and convinced that we're free. Are we really free? But it doesn't have to stay this way. We can belong without creating enemies. True belonging isn't about choosing sides. It's about being rooted in compassion, curiosity, and courage to understand that those who see the world differently are the same as us. Because the moment we stop needing enemies to define ourselves, we begin to rediscover what community really means. We are all different. Every one of us, we've all got different views, different ideas, different ways of looking at things. Often it's shaped by the massive volume of things that we see online that are supporting our point of view and perspective because of the algorithm. But if we look past that and remember that we're all humans, we're all family, we're all part of the same sort of rat race to live, survive, feed our families, and die. So let's be part of a community. So next time you find yourself posting, debating, or defending a cause, just ask yourself, am I doing this to connect with other people? Or am I doing it to divide and make that cut in society between us and them even deeper? So real progress begins not when we win an argument, because often, have you ever tried to win an argument with somebody that's got a different perspective than you? It just never happens. You're never going to change their opinion. So it's not about fighting to change other people's opinions about things. It's about acceptance. Acceptance that we do have different views and opinions, and building those bridges between our camp, their camp, making it one camp. And that's how we fight the system. So that's the end of the video today, guys. Hopefully we'll see you again next time I post. I've moved over to Instagram and Facebook now, simply because I'd like to get a bit more traction, and for people to start watching my videos. And I think my audience, people like me, and they're often found lurking in the darkest depths of Facebook videos, like me, watching videos about Meghan Markle and conspiracy theories. And it's those people that I'm looking to reach out to. So if you are one, share it with your friends that are the same, and hopefully we'll start growing our numbers and our community, like I'm talking about here, growing the community. So chat to you later. Bye for now. Bye.